My name is Bruno, and I became a black person.
What?
My name is Rose. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a white girl.
Go into makeup and become the opposite race. We became black, they became white.
You have lost your damn mind. You can't act black.
I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, That word was still, like dynamite. Just, mentally spar with them and go, hey, whoa! They say, come on, dude. Yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga.
Stop saying it! Stop doing
I look forward to having someone say, hey,
Stop doing that! Going to end my life. Look at Bruno right now. Have you ever posed like that for any reason in your life?
When I was a teenager and I was sulking publicly.
He looks like he's in like an anime OP, and it's after like one character that's like this.
Yeah, it does look like this is a moment, like in the anime OP, it's like all of the ensemble of characters like zoom in to the frame.
It's all the main cast, and then a big silhouette in the shape of Bruno right now is the villain for that.
The villain in the back, he's just a silhouette.
Dude, he is performance art. He gets it. Dude, he's in on the joke. He's a fan, I think. I think he watches these videos.
Racists don't care. I'm not into it. It's a big major issue to everybody else besides me.
Look at this.
What?
Silly.
Who?
Nicholas.
Why is this shot so long?
Why put that on his head?
Because he hasn't grown up yet. That's why he got on his head.
Jesus.
To me, right now, I don't
That's so
think Nicholas
sad.
is handling.
Jesus.
Wait, literally, and now the apple's gone. They're like, wait, why does he have that on his head? Because he hasn't grown up. Cut back to Nicholas. He's like, oh, man.
The makeup and stuff well. He's still getting frustrated.
You ain't getting shit out of this.
Nope, not at all.
You don't even understand why we're here then, do you?
Not really.
Nick, you're acting like this is a worthless gimmick that's teaching nobody anything.
Yeah, Nick, come on. Open your mind. Open your heart, actually.
Not everything's as black and white as, well, whatever.
Yeah, don't believe the hype.
Tell me what racism is.
I don't look for it. Okay.
I didn't ask you that. I said, tell me what it is.
I don't know.
You don't know the definition. You don't know what racism is.
Not really.
You don't know when you're being discriminated against or any of that other
I don't
stuff.
pay attention to that.
Do you know what it is? Do you know the meaning of it?
No.
Oh, God, he's attended the Bruno dojo.
Yeah.
The Bruno dojo of, I literally just don't look at it, and so I'm actually good.
There's like not even that much to clown on with like Nick's perspective. It's just kind of sad. It's like optimistic in a kid way because he's like, I don't need to, I'm just focused on what I focus on.
Which is like, it's like the model minority solution, right? Is just be like, actually, well, I just won't let it bother me until you stop doing it.
It reminds me of like when I was younger and I like not think about race ever.
Yeah, I would treat, I was told that people touching my hair was a compliment, so I just internalized it as that. But then I got nervous when I entered a room with new people because I didn't want their sticky hands on me.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm fussy, you know?
Yeah, when somebody was like touching my hair in middle school and told me I felt like a sheep.
You got the exact same?
Yeah.
Word for word.
Nick and I found a photography class that was actually going on an expedition to document race in LA.
Can they just like take a break from like, I feel like the race stuff will happen.
I know. It's crazy.
Like, could they just go bird watching or something? Like, not everything has to be like a race exercise.
It's also, it's like, it kind of dismisses the function of the show, right? If you want to showcase like how endemic to society the racism is, well then just go to the store, just go to the gym. It doesn't always have to be like, I went to, it's called Caucasians Country Club.
Yeah, I went, no blacks allowed. There was a sign in the lawn.
White makeup and hurt her own skin.
I want to talk about stereotypes. Let's just throw out any kind of racial stereotype.
That's Nick's anime pose. He's one of the villains as well. He's like sat in his throne.
He for sure has one. And the sunglasses glimmer.
He like pulls them down for a second and one of his eyes is a Sharingan.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Race.
And again, stereotypes, whether they're true or not.
Nick, what are you doing? Does he think this is how like white people operate, or is this just Nick?
I think this is just Nick, but this is giving like when you're sat too deep in the chair and you're trying to get up.
looks like it's made out of quicksand.
You're like, the chair is actually eating me alive. I need to... Why is he like this?
He looks like a spider that's trapped in a bath.
No. Is this...
No, this is a pic they got of a guy doing a YouTube social experiment.
Oh, right. This guy's doing a YouTube prank.
Taking artistic photos of homeless people in the hood.
I'm like, please tell me this isn't somebody who's in the class just taking a point blank photo of a homeless person.
Straight up super duper is. Very 2006.
Oh, good God. Have some civility.
Stop it!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Jarvis, it's time I do the reveal. I was planning it for when Bruno next went sicko mode, but since he's not in this episode as much, I'll do it now. For comfort purposes, for moments like this, I did bring along my branded Target Dragon Ball Z family pillow.
Oh my God.
So that I may hold the Saiyans close when I feel such pain.
You have to hold the Saiyans close. I've got, what do I have?
I see you have the Goku on the shelf.
The Goku on the shelf and the Elf on the shelf.
You've seen Elf on the shelf. More like Snackerot.
I pet him. I pet the Goku.
What are you looking at?
Watch this.
How much is that?
100 and some.
That's 1,000 back here in the past.
It's 150. I'll take this one.
You can buy a watch right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's enough spending for a day. That was 150. That's all my money right there for a day.
No kidding.
Consequences, I don't think about them. I really don't care about them. That's the last thing I'm thinking about.
Who said you could buy some?
What?
You already have a watch. Why'd you buy another one? How much was your watch?
150.
$150?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's going back.
Where the damn receipt? Oh, you have lost your
damn
damn
mind.
We found it!
You ready to be out of school? Talking about economic. You don't value money. You got $150 in your pocket, so the first thing you do is go buy a $150 watch. Now you have nothing. I know.
Yeah, you keep saying you know, but I don't think you really know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't have a clue because you only have an 8th grade education.
No, you don't know.
Wait, he only has an 8th grade education?
How long has he been out of school?
He got kicked out of school at like the beginning of 9th grade for 4 years. That should be illegal.
Is he on probation?
That should not be allowed.
You need to think about your future and leave all this bling bling crap alone. When you're ready for the watch, you will get the watch. You're not ready for things like that yet.
When you're ready for that was...
When thou art ready for the ice shall find thee.
Yeah, the watch will find you when you're ready for it.
I think that Nicholas doesn't think about consequences when he's doing wrong things. He doesn't think about...
Accurate. He was like, consequence. I don't really think about that.
Yeah, he's not ready right now. He thinks he's ready, but he's nowhere near ready.
To take on the training. He's not ready to wield the family blade. Oh, who's going here?
It's funny because I think that in modern day, people are like, the Confederate flag, it doesn't mean what you think it means. It's just a celebration of our roots in the South. And it's like, in 2005, they're zooming into it like, we know what this means.
Remember? 2005, 2006. Just wasn't that big a problem that you were racist.
True.
Like, yeah, of course it's about that. I miss slavery. I think it was sick.
It's actually about drive. It's about power.
It's about a Sigma mindset.
Put in the work, put in the hours.
Bruno and I went to the Cowboy Palace Saloon in Chatsworth. It was exciting for me because I really like the nature of the Cowboy Country Club.
I'm very curious to see how this goes.
Excuse me. Sit on my lap if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I felt a little bit of something. I was aware that we were different in that space. We were the only black people there. Hi.
Dude, the producers went the nuclear route. They were like, they're not getting it. Okay, I don't know, Klan rally. Like, we need something to hit them.
Honestly, I would pay money to see more of that.
It's literally like they were just, it's a late night in the production office. They're like, they're not giving us anything. I don't know, man.
They're not getting this. Let's boot up the time machine. Let's show them what it was really like.
How are you? One cup of coffee, please. Creamer. Lots of cream. Thank you. And do we start a tab?
Can we start a tie-up?
She seamlessly melds into any culture she's in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, howdy, ma'am. If I may grab myself a sarsaparilla.
Howdy now. Could I have a coffee with a tab?
May I fetch myself one of those coffees in a metal pot because it's the cowboy time?
It is 9 p.m. Could I have myself a coffee with some cream?
Give me a credit card, you may.
Sure, 1 second, man.
Oh, 1 second, man.
Well, you got one of them newfangled chip and pin machines.
Husband's in the bathroom. He'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll wait. She hesitated like, don't take the coffee until I see your credit card. And I don't recall that happening to me as a white woman.
Is she learning?
I'm not wanted. I am not wanted or regarded well in this community, and it did not feel good.
Let's go!
We're like celebrating.
Let's go!
It's a weird thing to be like celebrating racism.
Yes! Yes, finally! Yes, she's been discriminated against.
They're learning something.
In a public setting.
Oh my god, they had to go to the extreme. It actually wasn't until we were at the Hoedown that I realized that I was being treated differently because of the color of my skin.
I didn't realize that I was being discriminated against until they made me dance by shooting a 6-shooter at my feet.
Yeah, pew, 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 pew.
This is real.
I don't like this at all.
Well, I'd best be moseying.
I best be moseying back to my black neighborhood.
I was looking. I was behind these eyeballs. My brain was working. I was sitting there playing pool with white people, talking to white people, and I was black. Nobody cared.
Nobody stopped them from talking to me.
Bruno's entire personality is like, well, if I'm the model minority, then no one cares. It's also like, if you have black skin but act like a white person, the issue is like not being able to culturally be yourself.
And accepting that that's the limitation of the experiment, right? It's like, okay, well, you're going to get some looks. And it's like, well, yeah, but nobody reacted to the things I was doing.
Feel another possibility or another person's reality. He had black skin.
How could you ever look at that footage and in some way, it's like, well, they probably just really liked the dancing I was doing. That's why he looked dead at my face and put his hand on his hip, fetched his ankle revolver.
You can get all bent out of shape and freak out and feel like the walking wounded, or you can get on with your life, dance, and have a good time.
God, Bruno's so awful.
May I ask you something kind of personal? You don't have to answer it. What grade are you in?
None.
Do you mind if I ask a personal question? What grade are you in? None.
Alpha dog.
What school do you go to? No.
Why?
You're 16. I'm just asking.
16.
What's happening? What's going on? I feel like I'm having a fever dream.
It sounds like she's talking to like a short-circuiting robot.
What is your serial number? Serial number?
16. 16. You're 16? Like, what grade are you in?
None.
16. Yeah, I was in 8.
You were in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Were you held back?
Yeah.
What grade?
6 and 8.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to say 16. I completely thought
16?
he was going to say 16.
You were held back?
16?
16.
Confused.
I got kicked out, put out. Yeah, they found a knife on me.
Sorry?
They found a knife on me.
Okay.
And he was kicked out of school for 2 years?
Yeah.
That's 2 years plus. I mean...
But they said he would be too old to go back to school when he's allowed to go back. They kicked him out of school for 4 years! And not wielding a knife, having one.
Yeah.
He didn't pull a knife.
Yeah.
Why'd you have a knife?
It wasn't my knife.
It was what? It wasn't your knife?
It wasn't my knife. It was somebody else. He put it in there.
He put it in your pocket?
No, I put it in my book bag.
So he stole a knife.
That's what he was expelled for. It was the principal's knife.
You're a best friend.
Why did
He's my best friend. I'm confused. He's like 16.
16.
you have a knife?
Oh no, he was Asian.
The surprises never stop. The reason I'm scared of the run-on sentences is that they're Shyamalan twist run-on sentences. She asked too many questions. Rose, the narrative was complete. He sounded like a hero. He took his friend's knife. 16.
16. It was like, hey, but like, did you steal the knife? Were you protecting your friend? What's going on? I don't know. He was Asian.
What do you think I asked?
Did you hear the question?
Yeah, 16.
So?
From all the Asians I've seen, they always carry knives on them.
I don't even know what to do with this. I feel like somebody just handed me a baby, and I'm just like,
They were like, we have to find a black teenager with the strangest stereotypes in his head.
It's almost not offensive. It's like so unfounded.
What?
All the
There's
ones
like a gangster agent?
all the ones I've been around.
This is perhaps the most perplexing moment.
Honestly,
I don't have a take on this. I'm just confused.
All the
There's
ones
like a gangster agent?
all the ones I've been around. I don't know what the hell he was.
Is it your best friend?
I don't ask people all them kind of questions.
You maybe should, though.
When you harbor their weapons.
So, yeah, was he protecting his friend?
It's somewhat noble, I guess.
I'm not one to assume that he stole the knife, but he told us, I put my friend's knife in my book bag, my best friend. And it's like, okay, so were you holding it? Then they found the knife. 16. He was Asian. Asians always have knives. I don't know if you heard this.
Did you want to get caught?
He can ask me that I want to get caught. Why would I want to get caught?
This is seriously such a Hallmark movie moment. It's just like, she's a teacher. She's the English teacher. And it's like, you can be anything you want to be.
Sandra Bullock.
Did you mean to get kicked out? He's like, why would I want to get kicked out?
This is actually based on The Blind Side.
Are you worried about yourself at all?
I love that, like, he's like, I'm a thug or whatever. That's why I keep this thing on me. And it's like a ballpoint pen. He's just...
What in the hell?
Why is she taking a photo with the shirtless man? Hi, we're the unlikely pairing of a suburban white girl and a teenage black man. A thug, as he describes himself.
Hi, I'm teaching him to get back into academics, and he's teaching me street cred. We were wondering if we could take a picture with some of you brother cousins.
Would you mind taking a photo with us?
Do you have any soul brothers available?
Hey, sister, soul sister, mind if I snap a pic?
Member of the audience, a particularly ambitious member of the audience, does somebody want to time how much of this fucking show is cars? How much of this is establishing shots of cars driving?
And people getting out of cars.
Getting out of cars with nobody else in them.
Okay, see that tree? The city will not allow that tree to be trimmed so that the name of that business can be seen from the street. They're trying to close the school. Now, see that museum over there? That's another African-American museum. The city council, because they're gonna try to like phase all the blacks out of here, they raised the lease up on that museum rent so high that the people can't even afford it.
I was coming from a sense of excitement as I watched.
Sorry, that was just a whirlwind ride on institutional racism and dehousing, and the first shot of Carmen is looking through clothes.
Yeah.
Just instantly.
She's like, oh.
Now this is the drummer's circle. A lot of times you have drummers coming, and you can see the circle.
You know, like a drummer's circle.
Thanks. There's drummers in a kind of square, you know the one.
Yeah.
Just curious. Oh, what have you got?
Excuse me.
That woman did not sign the release. She's like, do not picture me.
Not even close.
Let's try this. Yeah.
It's wonderful. Different essential oils are for different purposes.
Maybe not. You know what? I'm so sorry. I have to change my mind for now. I almost bought some lotion and then realized it wasn't the right kind of lotion, and I changed my mind. That didn't fly too well, and I started feeling uneasy.
That didn't fly too well. I mean, that happened.
There's so much to unpack. What kind of lotion did you think it was?
Yeah.
Did you think it was mayonnaise?
I don't understand.
I mean, it's like, this is the most micro version of how conflict averse she is and how, like, panicky she is. It's like, somebody didn't like something I did on a really minor level. They didn't verbalize it, but I imagine the lady wanted to sell the thing, so she tried to kill me.
Yeah, so now I'm wanted in 3 states.
There's a lot of culture here.
feel any racism here?
Let's be real. There is culture.
To be honest with you, I felt more tension and more hostility.
Don't do it. No, Bruno. Bruno, no.
And I felt less welcome here than I felt
But see, it's not you. It's because you're perceived as a black man coming into the black community with a white woman. That's what it is for you.
Right.
Oh, look at this sellout coming here in this black community with it. That's their perception of you.
I tell you what I feel. I feel racism.
Which doesn't exist. Sorry.
He has not claimed anything was racism this entire show. And now when he's around these black people, he's like, this is racism.
There's so much nuance to the thing that he's feeling. Like, he's always talking about how, well, stop complaining about the guy following you around in the store. He's just keeping an eye and maybe he wants to help you out.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's just being near black people and somebody looked at them. That's the stress and the danger.
He doesn't try to explain it at all. It's like, where's all your explaining away racism now? He's like, no, this is racism.
Bitter, self-pitying people.
Excuse?
You know, just bitter, self-pitying people.
Fuck you, dude.
That, definitely didn't like us being there.
Well, I tell you what, you said, isn't it a shame that this is it getting squeezed out? I tell you what, it's a shame that an African-American community is getting squeezed out. It's not a shame that the anger is going to be driven out. I wish there was a lot of love and acceptance.
Oh, my God.
Wait, is he saying the thing that I think he's saying?
I think he is.
Is he saying that gentrification is good?
He's like, honestly, the gentrification is good. Yeah.
The mood is bad.
Because maybe they can take their anger somewhere else.
The vibe check was assessed and they need to be booted.
The gall to go to a park, have a singular experience, and think that you could paint with a broad brush about like what the people are feeling, experiencing, etc.
The procedural dishousing of people is something that's good out of that.
Yeah. Did you talk to a single person? Did you he's like literally they're drumming and he's like, there's anger in the air.
They're really angry at me. They keep hitting this weird circle.
It's almost like when he's describing when black people have described like being watched in a store, he's like, that's nothing. And then he's just being watched in this park, not talking to anyone. And he's like, they're angry. They're angry. And honestly, it's kind of good that they're being squeezed
They
out.
weren't even, yeah. Okay. Here's my final word on the matter, Jarvis. I don't like a bad guy. Don't like the...
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
At all, in any way.
My heart is focused on bob cuts and Adderall, long cuts and retakes. Read up my remakes. Mistakes I won't make like mistakes. A 4 bars punch in, but then we replay.